cool, we are live. Hi everybody, welcome to another Transformers Earth War stream. I'm just checking if they can hear us. Can they? No, I don't think they can hear you, right? Oh, now they can. Every time. They can now. They can now. And you just revealed everything that's coming to the game. Damn. Right. Cool, right, I will do some shout outs on Twitch. Hello to Key9Stand, hello to you. We've got Hat Glitch, just got done with a band rehearsal, oh nice. Daft Tyler, 00, hello Earth Wars crew, and we've got Grey Malian. Daisy, who have you got, and what is your platform you're looking at? Okay, okay. Sure. What? Oh no, I hate it when this. Why did it work last week? Oh my god. Uh, this is where I'm under pressure now and I need to fix it. Oh my god. So Yanis is singing at the moment, but you can't hear him. Why does it always change everything? What about now? Can you talk?
1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear us?
Yeah, for some reason Windows 11 is awful, so it always changes it. And now you should hear them. Please tell me if you can hear everybody. You should be able to.
Can you hear us? I hope you can hear us.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
For some reason it changed all my outputs to these really weird numbers, and I just had to reselect them again. Odd. Anyway.
That's weird.
Sorry, Daisy, you may give your shout outs again.
Oh no. Okay, so who do we have? We have Grind Time, we have Michael, Freezus Max, hello, Captain Spark, Light Dragon on YouTube, Ben, Curtis, William, Erlen, Jason, welcome in. Lots of people on YouTube. I think they can all hear us now, which is perfect.
Cool. Who do you have, Fabian?
I do not have Facebook, but I can give some more like YouTube shout outs. There's
fine.
William Shoutbury, Light Dragon.
Let me see if I can hear Facebook.
Yeah.
Hello, Corey Sticks, Jason Cox, Peter Hodgson, Gino Coplo Rojas, Aurelio Tavares, and Matthew Boxon. Hello, everyone on Facebook.
Hello, so we've got quite a bit to get through today, I think. Not to give anything away. So let's talk about the event. It's a bit of a different one this time round.
Apparently, we have already given something away. I don't know how.
Have we?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, we've got an event coming this weekend. It's not a leaderboard. Hyra's not here, by the way, so I'm going to be taking over the event. Oh, please say it's going to start sharing. Cool, we're on. There we go. So yes, it is. I don't know, what do we call this kind of event? Alliance Totalizer, point event?
It's an Alliance Totalizer with a guarantee for getting a bot. So this is the first time we are not doing a leaderboard. We usually alternate between leaderboards and Alliance Totalizer with a chance crystal to get a bot. And this time we decided to do something new. Since the last leaderboard, we had a lot of alliances, get 7 million like on an event, and one alliance actually missed out on getting the new bot. So we thought like, I mean, that's a lot. That's a crazy number of points. So we wanted to do something new, like try to put a definite level where people can get a 5-star, 4-star, and give a chance to any alliance that actually wants to go and get it. And we'll see how it happens. It's still a test for us. So we want to see how this event performs, but hopefully, if everything goes well, it might be one of the new ways to release a new character.
Yeah, I mean, me and Daisy will be definitely looking for your feedback next week. You might love it, you might hate it, so we'll see how it goes. So at 3.5 million, you'll be able to get a 5-star Twin Twist or Coligan. I think I said his name right, right?
Yeah,
Cool,
Yeah.
I
good.
think so.
Good. 100
Now,
total
if you-
shard crystals and 100 total spark crystals along the way. You also get 1,500 twin twist. Well, you just get 1,500 character shards. You also get 750 5-star shards, so you'll get the next 750 next saga. You're not going to be waiting ages for those. There's G metal. There's power cores in there, and there's also combiner spark, and also you can get the 3-star at 200. I think it's 400k actually. Hyro's put it at. So if you just want to go through the rewards, there's a 3-star crystal somewhere here. So if you're not there, it is 250k. You can get the 3-star crystal. So yeah, if you're not really going for the 4-star or 5-star, you can settle with a 3-star. The 4-star then is all the way up to 2 million. So you'll be able to get all these rewards along the way to the 4-star bot, which is pretty cool. Lots of rewards. That's why it's taking. That's why it's taking so long to get there.
Oh, going too far.
There
It's
we
here.
go.
Yeah.
2 million. There we go. The 4-star crystal, and then you can go all the way to 3.5 million, where you will get the 5-star, and it's put you all the way at the bottom again. Oh no.
Did it?
It
Oh, no.
did, yes. So now you've got to scroll all the way through. But as you can see, lots of rewards. So it doesn't matter if you go in for the 4-star, 5-star, or the 3-star. Hopefully, there's something in this event for you, and that's the event. So this weekend, best of luck to everybody, and yeah, it'll be really nice for the top players for sure, or anybody going for this bot to just go right. I'm going to get my commit, and then I'm done for the weekend. That's it. Then it's down to everybody else.
This is kind of like, I mean, a lot of alliance are feeling pressure, like, oh, this is too far away for me, like I can't get the 5-star. Where it's not meant to for everyone to get that. Like it's for specific players that can actually do a specific score. And what we hope is that alliance would not actually try to find players that are willing to do the same thing, or players try to find alliance that will be willing to hit for a certain goal. But it's not never gonna be expected that everyone can actually get a 5-star. Or even a 4-star. It's like something that needs to be kind of hard to get for us to have a sustainable game. But it's like an option. Like you don't have to get a 5-star. You don't have to get a 4-star. But hopefully, if you are willing to chase and you're going to do that, you can actually get it, and you don't have to kill yourself with the hope of getting this 5-star. And even if you decide not to get this bot, then you probably have to meet him into one of the next spots, so 5-stars. Again, random. You might get him, you might not get him. So I don't know. I think everyone can make their own decision on what they want, and I think for us, it's like allow people to target what they want to be doing, and then go for it and know exactly what they're getting. It feel that this is a kind of better solution than what we had before, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Red Wild Rider on Twitch is saying it's a shame that if your alliance isn't strong, it's either hurt your alliance or hurt yourself. From Discord, I've not, there's loads of people joining alliances just temporarily over the weekend. I think weaker alliances are quite happy for you to go over to another alliance, get the bot, and then come back and make them stronger. So yeah, I don't think lower down
Yeah, I mean,
alliances are that.
you can expect the Widow Alliance to always have to depend on the strong players to carry everyone else.
Yeah.
Like the some competitors, if they want to, for example, want to chase for the 5-star or 4-star, this will be allowed to do, take it, like go to someone else and then help around, and then maybe they can come back and help their alliance when they finish. There's a lot of options for all of the top players to actually go help the rest of the family member of the alliances actually, achieve more. And we've seen like over the time that a lot more alliance that we expected actually were able to get 4-stars. We used to only give 4-star to used to be the number 1 to 5 alliance. Like in the last leaderboard, it goes like 5 to 10, and now you potentially could have like 30 or 40 alliances actually get a 4-star, which I think for us like it's a massive improvement. But a lot of other players, of course, want to make it easier, totally easier for everything, but we're not ready to do that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think if you're a top player, the best thing about this weekend is you are not going in blind, because you just didn't know what to
Yeah.
expect over the weekend. Like you said with the last leaderboard, 7 million was one of the highest scores, and they still didn't get a 5-star bot. Like, it's
Even in
crazy.
the top 10, there were alliances that just missed out,
Yeah.
and like you could have like done the effort, done the pain over the whole weekend, and you still didn't get anything. So I don't know. Of course, some people will always not like it. I'm not saying it's gonna be best for everyone, but hopefully some people enjoy this event and actually get the bots.
Cool. Feedback. Yeah, some players on Twitch are saying they really like this new setup, which is good. Daft Tyler's asking what cause and combat bot work best with the new bot again. Well, we'll be going over that very soon.
Yeah, I think we should remind people of the new bots because we
Yes.
did
Yeah.
showcase them like 2 weeks ago, and of course I think the playtester, the YouTubers that actually do like content for us, like Sanspeke Rosa and Junior Hoist and all the other people who actually covered those bots better than we did. So you can actually refer to those videos for more information about the bots, and they can actually give you more better tips than we will ever do.
Yeah, they
Uh,
take it through its paces.
yeah,
They
for
push
sure.
it.
Like we don't have enough, we don't spend too much time on them, but I think like living the experience players actually do this work for us. It's actually the best for everyone.
Amazing. So shout out to our content creators. Yeah, they did great work covering these bots. So yeah, check out the videos. Lots of tips in there. Can you find it, Fabian?
No, but there is a challenge battle that is already live, and it's live for you as well. So if you want to try them out, that there we can have a look at them in the challenge battle. I don't think I have them on this account actually.
Cool.
Yeah, I think like my personal view, like for best bots, is probably one good choice is the shield bots that only warriors can equip because that gives him a lot of like damage reduction and protection from damage because he in the end of the day he's a warrior. There's people were saying rat trap, I guess, so he cannot get stunned and he can just execute his ability. But also you don't need rat trap because warriors have a stun immunity to the factory, so I think probably giving you more damage mitigation by equipping the shield bots are probably one of the best options. Because a lot of the other ones, like any kind of things that enhance damage, it's not gonna have that much effect because his main damage is not as high. So his ability damage is the one that actually does a lot of extra damage. So you might have probably figured you're going to cover the ability again.
Yeah, I
What it
will.
does.
So the ability is for 20 seconds, you double your damage. And I don't remember the rest. Need to trigger it again. You double your damage and deal 4 times damage to walls and increase melee attacks. So no, you double your attack speed, deal 4 times damage to wall, and increase melee attack dealing some damage. The damage is quite high. It's kind of like equivalent to Cheeto, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's equivalent to cheater, so it's not doubling his damage because it's a warrior he doesn't have as much damage, but that actually makes him from a really tanky warrior with a lot of health to kind of like a really good damage dealer that just destroys stuff. So Amalgamous core, if you have it as a main like power core, will make him do a lot of damage and like get his health back. So there's a lot of combinations you can do with him. We think he's pretty strong bot.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think the playtesters also mentioned that there's also really good Titan perks that also align really well with this warrior bot as well.
Yeah, warriors. There's some, as I said, like stun immunity, reduction of damage from like beam lasers. There's quite a few like perks that can actually have warriors, survive more. So it's definitely like there's also the warrior damage increase. So a lot of people probably might have skipped so far because your warriors are not the ones you actually want to depend on their ability to do damage. But maybe for this case, if you have the points, to spare while waiting to unlock the next tiers, maybe it's worth to invest on those too.
Cool.
We can take some questions. I'm just gonna demonstrate
Sure.
the same battle with the Decepticons.
So I'm just going to send Daisy's suggestion. So we changed our suggestions on Discord, and any suggestion that hits a certain amount of upvotes, we're going to be pitching them to the team. So I'm just going to give Daisy one of them because she's going to read one of them out, and then I'm going to do one just now. So another top suggestion for us was on Discord. This was majorly upvoted. Was can we please get power calls specifically for triple changes? Are there any plans to do that? Big request on Discord.
So it's been requested for a long time. We want to do it. We just never found the time, really. Between all the it was not a priority, but yeah, that would be an idea. There's more and more triple changes, so yeah, that could work.
I think originally used to be we had like 3 triple changes, so there was not that much point doing it. But I guess now that we have, I don't know how many we are up to now, a lot. Yeah, it's probably definitely something we should do.
Cool. Daisy's got one now. I've just sent her this one. This one was highly upvoted as well, and you'll see
So
why.
this one is for a future individual event, preferably. I believe that you should add a selective 4-star crystal as a top prize and maybe a selective G1 core ship. What do you think about that?
So I get.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, for a future individual event, preferably, I believe that you should add a selective 4-star crystal as a top prize and maybe a selective G1 core chip. Rarity of the chip can vary.
One?
I guess
But
they
you
just
can
want
select
to.
any bot.
Yeah.
Not gonna. Sorry, not probably gonna happen. I mean, the best we could do, and we've already kind of done, it's like a no dupe 4-star crystal. So the G1 cores, like it would be nice to do something about them because I know a lot of people are chasing, and it's really hard to get certain ones. I don't know if that will be the case. We don't have the tech for, first of all, to choose your crystal, that the core that you want. So that's also not something we can do. But I rather, I want to in the future to do something about cores because there's a lot of players that have too many cores. They're reaching the limit where we can allow people to have cores because after a point then your account is gonna be busted. But they also be chasing specific cores. So I don't know, like we have some ideas. Maybe we'll do some kind of crazy like mutation of cores where you can sacrifice 5 cores that you don't need and maybe get other cores that. So something like that. We have a few ideas. Maybe in the future we can do something like that.
Cool. One more suggestion to pitch at you then. This was, lots of upvotes on this one. This was more for a question on, can we have more 4-star non-dupe combiner events like every 6 months? Combiners are an important step in progressing into upper war leagues where the game lacks players, and this can help them in the game progress. Call it as a quality life upgrade or a community event. We are heading down the track of almost needing 5-star combiners, so giving out a 4-star non-dupe combiner piece once every 6 months won't break the bank, since we are also now at the stage of giving 5-star bots and combats in events. What do you think about that one?
I personally think that I wouldn't go that way. Like it would be easier to just, it would be better to just get an easier way to chase specific bots that you might be missing from a combiner through targeted bundles that you could say like, well, I want to have a better chance of getting this. And I know like if I was spending at least that much money, I can guarantee to get this 4-star bot that I'm missing to finish the combiner. And actually, I don't know, events can be quite tricky because you do it for like combiners, and then all the people actually have the combiner, so it's not as easy. So, and also which one you pick. But I mean, I don't know. Like, if it would be nice, I guess, to rerun some of the older ones, older combiners in the future for sure. Maybe the original like Superior, but then for a lot of players, maybe that's not gonna be as good reward because you already have Superior, or you're gonna have like the other on the next one, and the next one, and you're actually waiting one of the later ones. So that's why it's really hard to know like if this event's gonna be engaging for you specifically. I think it's more kind of leaning to having an easier accessibility of getting specific bots that you might want to get to finish a force combiner.
Cool. Thanks for that. Are you ready, Fabian?
Cool.
Do you want me to take more questions, or are you all good?
I am ready.
Cool.
Now we're doing a reveal time.
We are doing a reveal.
Like, yeah, cool. Speaking about combiners.
This goes really well into it, actually. Oh,
We
no,
are ready to reveal. Yeah, not this one.
Not 6-star
We're ready to
Omega
reveal.
Supreme.
Not 6-star, not 5-star combiners, but there's a new combiner coming soon in the game. There's a lot of people think that there was a combiner coming, but there's gonna be another combiner coming in first. So Skyrain is gonna coming for the Autobots. a combiner that's probably already a lot of bots people might have, everyone. But yeah, we wanted to kind of surprise people because we knew like we had all the bots for Skyrain, and we always find it like a cool combiner. So we wanted to bring him in the game. So he's gonna be coming soon.
Wow.
Lots of excitement on YouTube for that one. Lots of people are excited.
It's like a Skylink for me. It's one of my favorite ones, and Skyrain always looks so cool. So yeah, like hopefully people can enjoy it.
They
It's
are
gonna be
going
actually
crazy on YouTube. Maybe this is the community event they're asking for, the Skyrim community event.
I mean, it's also because it's based on a lot of older characters. It could be a nice one if we're introducing, giving opportunity for people to get a dupe, like 4-star for that. So maybe it would be a chance to get one of these older cards that you might not have already got. But yeah, so Skyrim coming soon.
Yeah, you can see the bots composing him on the right, if you didn't know.
I don't think the abilities we're still working on the abilities, so we can't really reveal anything more,
Yeah.
but they will be coming in the coming weeks.
Yeah, and the icon are just placeholders.
Yeah. When he's joining us, I don't know if I can probably kind of give you a full timeline, but it should be soon, actually, because we are kind of in the middle of, I mean, we need to play test them. That's why we reveal them now, so we can actually get some chance to play test them soon, but it should be coming. I don't know if it's going to be next saga. It might be next saga. I might be wrong.
I don't remember. I'm just gonna grab the other one.
My internet is really slow in my PC, so that's probably going to be able. But I think it's next saga. That's coming at some point.
Cool.
If not, it's saga after.
Who will the cons get? The Gimp is asking.
Who will the cons get? Now that's gonna be an interesting one because that's also quite popular combiner, but this is actually one that we actually had to tweak from between the two different the continuities actually that exist for him. So we'll see how people think about him.
Can you see the screen?
So
we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So the
reveal then.
Decepticon that we're doing combiner is Galvatronus.
With like a with a
it's a really weird one because we are actually using the IDW formation, but with a different body that's from the Combiner Wars, I think, formation. Because I think the Combiner Wars that had Cyclonus as a body had a lot of two Autobots in there that we didn't want to do in our game, having Autobots making a binary. So the IDW were actually feeling better, but we actually wanted to use Cyclonus as a kind of give the way of Gavatron, because that's I think the lore kind of points better than actually doing, I think it's Dreadwing, that was the IDW body formation. So we decided to kind of ask Hasbro, kind of, mix the two formations, and they were okay to do that. So yeah, Galvatronus, like Acid Storm, that's one of the reasons why he came recently too. Probably one of the newer bots out of both of these two combiners. But then we have Mind Wipe, Acid Storm, Drag Strip, and I think is which one? That one? I can't remember. Probably favorite needs to go.
Drag Strip and Blitzwing.
Blitzwing. No. Oh yeah.
Astro Train.
So this is weird. I think this is an old art. So this is not the latest art. Which is because Blitzwing and this is actually the wrong formation, that's weird. Because the art is actually Blitzwing and Acid Drain, which is the IDW with Acid Storm and Mind Wipe. So we were actually going that, and we figured out actually no, Dragstrip and this guy, they're already Mana, so we cannot use them. So we changed another one, but I think we have the wrong art. So, but it's not gonna be this art released.
So it's this guy, right? Dragstrip here, and this is this guy we after, yeah.
No, they won't. No, it's okay. It will be fine. Blitzwing, Acid Storm. Blitzwing. Sorry, it's like Cyclonus, Acid Storm, Mind Wipe, and Astral Train. That's the formation. The model is wrong. The images are correct.
Okay.
Okay, so the model is wrong.
Yeah, we definitely have the correct model, but I think this is the older model that we got from our outsourcers. But yeah.
Some people are asking if they can see the Sky Rain pretty quick. They just missed it, so that is Galvatronus.
We will go back to it. But
Cool.
yeah, Galvatronus, I'll just reiterate, Sassel Train, Mind Wipe, Blitzwing, Cyclonus, and Atisome, which is the IDW formation for him. Because Drag Strip and Breakdown are already for another combiner, so we're not gonna double them.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, we can try to change really quickly to Sky.
So we got some
Yeah.
questions on this. Will we need a campaign to unlock these combiners, or is it just
No,
get the bots?
they won't be campaign. It's a usual, like, I think when we introduce them, we're probably gonna have an event where you can get a force out of these bots. The usual thing we do when we have a new combiner coming in. So you have a chance to get a 4-star of any of those bots that make these combiners. And they're gonna be live, and you can just get them. If you have them, you can just straight away combine them, and you can actually level them up. Actually, something we're looking at, probably not something we can release soon. We are looking at fixing how long it takes to upgrade combiners. Personally, I know the experience that all players have. You get a new combiner, then you spend like 3 months of trying to level him up to a good level. So we want to sort this out, and we probably will do. And also, there's gonna be a new battle pass reward that will allow you to skip one of the levels up for the combiners. So we want to allow people to, fast forwards, like level up combiners faster instead of, I have a new combiner, but then for another 4 months, like I'm not gonna do anything because he has leveled up. So
Yeah, I think one comment from a player says it's a little bit weird having the name of Galvatronus, but it doesn't have Galvatron's body.
but that's how it's been in the lore. So yeah, don't blame us.
Blame
It's
Hasbro.
still
No, blame Hasbro. I think
Yeah,
did
so
they
Skyrim.
write this one? Yeah.
I mean, they have a toy of him, and it's in IDW. I don't know who originally came up with him, so I don't know who originally. But I think the story is like, yeah, Cyclone is like converted to something that's like has a essence of Galvatron. And that's why it's like Cell Galvatrons. I don't know. I make this up now as I go.
Cool. Yeah, players are asking about the abilities. They're not ready yet, so yeah, we
No.
can't really commit and show them just yet. They're just not ready. But you could guess by looking at the icons what they could be, I guess.
Not even because
No,
it's
yeah, that's the
all
older
the
icon.
combiners icons, so it's even that's
Never
not
mind.
accurate. Yeah.
We can't guess.
Good attempt. Good attempt.
Who else have we got? There's
Cool.
a story. Yeah, yeah. Not really much more questions on this. That is pretty cool. Yeah, players are pretty excited to see that. That's really cool.
Lots of people on YouTube are very excited about Skyrain.
Cool. That's it.
Cool. So yeah, they should be coming soon. I'm still trying to see when it's gonna be.
I can tell you that.
Oh wait, yeah, I think it's middle of next saga. To be honest, yeah,
Good.
towards the end. So probably around the end of August. I think that's our expected release date. So they're gonna be coming soon.
Good to hear.
Cool. Do you have any suggestions?
Yes, let's go through the suggestion bank again. So we've done that one. We did. Yes, this is actually what you've just mentioned. Enable leveling up. Oh no, you didn't mention this. Enable leveling up of combiners to count towards your player level. We spend enough time waiting for them to be upgraded in the same way as bots, so this should equally help to increase your player level. But you've just mentioned that you're going to be decreasing that time, so.
Sorry, say again. There's some distractions here.
No worries. This question was basically like, enable leveling up of combiners to count towards your player level. We spend enough time waiting for them to be upgraded in the same way as bots.
Oh, yeah.
So this should equally help to increase your player level. But as you've mentioned, if we're decreasing the level, then I guess we don't really need to do much on that suggestion. Do you have a time frame for when that would actually come in?
Like it could be with other executing stuff, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to do to get around to. But yeah, like I don't have any ideas, but this is one of the things we want to do.
Cool. There's lots of suggestions on combiners, like this next one. Please lower the cooldown time for the combiners that we can use them more during war and possibly during events. 12 hours is a long time to wait for something that we've worked on and devoted so much time building. Yes, I know you can use all 13 to skip the cooldown period, however the all 13 doesn't scale down along with the timer. Lots of comments
But
on this.
you can also get R13 by using Stanix. So sorry, like I know like a lot of people have set like a lot of Stanix, like thousands and thousands of like Stanix, and they just want to hoard them or use them to do that. Like if you want to use a combiner to the same combiner over and over again, then that's the avenue. I don't think we have a plan to allow for quicker. We have, especially when we have so many combiners now, like we want to more incentivize people to use different combiners, and that's why the cooldown is there. So we don't want to always depend on like, yeah, just keep using the same combiner. This is why that cooldown is there. This is why the cost is there. If you want to use the same combiner, unfortunately, there's a cost to pay because we want people to be using all their combiners.
Okay. I've just sent Daisy a suggestion, so Daisy pick one of those, and then I'll do the other one.
This one says, please allow us to be able to see our own base rating, viewable under our player profile, and maybe be able to see a base rating when scouting war bases.
Base rating?
Yeah, so I think players seem to think that they have a base rating depending on what zone they are in, so they actually want to start seeing people's base rating, I would imagine.
There's no base rating. There's a number of like all your points, what your power is based on the all your buildings, all your power cores, all the combiners, all the like everything, all the powers of the bots that you have in your outposts, the cores that these bots have, all that all together makes your defensive power, which is a number. I mean, it's a pretty big number, but I don't think it would be that useful for you to know. The only thing that you know is like, well, if I was to remove some like try to remove some power cores from the bots or put the weaker bots so I can be easy, like earlier into in the chance to get picked for war, maybe that's what would be useful. And I don't even know if we want people to be able to do that. So they can just like find a way to tweak the system so they can be picked earlier into war. So maybe I'm not sure we want to rebuild that.
Okay, before we move on then, this one has got loads of upvotes. This is nearly at 170 odd. We need a better base designer for one. Well, they say one is allowed to save 2 to 3 base designs. They can be stored locally on the device and only one active, so there's no cost to you. 2, allow to copy layouts and store them. 3, allow different bases for medals and war. There are hard mode effects that do not exist in medal zones, so why can't we have different bases? And 4, much better UI that allows easier placements and movements. Clash of Clans did this years ago, apparently. They told us to go chat with them. Not sure. What do you think about? I guess I'll ask you the first one. Saving bases.
You're gonna have that before the end of August. So this is safe base layout is coming.
Thank God.
So yeah, easy.
2,
it's already done.
Nice. Allow to copy layouts and store them.
No.
3, allow different
For the simple
bases.
thing, like I
Sorry.
don't want people to just go and no efforts, just he's doing well. I'm just gonna copy this layout, and everyone just have like a copy of all the layouts. Like there should be some attempt that you just want to either copy or just like reimagine the layout. I don't want to be in simple like copy paste. I mean, saving layouts hopefully means you don't have to do it, and you can have a number of options. We're gonna have a number of slots. You can allow you to save it, but I don't want to copy paste.
Cool.
Someone's like they spend a lot of time to do that base layout. So
sorry. Yeah, I think Yacht's coming because Yacht obviously made this suggestion. He's saying allow different bases for medals and war. So I guess with the war effects now, and because they're very MDS dependent, he will build a base for that MDS. But when people are medal farming, obviously that base is not good for without those
Okay.
effects?
I mean, that's a more complex thing. There is a way you can, I mean, if you know when you're declaring war, there's a way you can actually do it because you could theoretically, put the war layout as you declare war. As soon as you march, you can you load the other layout and just do so forth and so forth. Because when we do a war, we take a snapshot of your base. As soon as you march, we use that snapshot. So that was like maybe 2-3 hours before the war started. So if you were to make any changes during the war, it doesn't update. So you can theoretically, load the war layout, go into a war as soon as the war starts, change to your medal layout, and then you can like get around that. I know it's not as perfect, but because the other way is kind of complexity, like, having specific layouts that the game will load based on what you want to do. And then you forget like to update your war layout by some of the new additions you've done. And I don't know, like it's, I can get where it comes from.
Cool. And then I guess the last bit of it is much better UI for base designer and placements and movements. Any plans to do anything with placements?
I mean, we already improved it like a couple of years ago when we didn't even have the ability to, put the buildings in an inventory. I mean, I'll probably have a look at how Classic Plans does it, see if we can, get some ideas from them to improve it. And in the future, yeah, like, I don't know, like we can have a look for sure.
Cool. Nice.
Shall we move on to the next reveal and make more suggestions and questions? Because we won't have time and people will definitely have questions about this reveal. So there's another reveal coming in. We're not finished with just a new combine. It's going to be something else.
Let's get over it. Let's get it underway because I'm sure there will be, as you've mentioned,
There will be a lot of questions.
lots
for
questions coming on this
Okay,
one.
let's go.
Dun dun
Whoa.
dun. Wait,
So
where's Metroplex?
So yeah, some people figure out new titans coming into the base, Fortress Maximus, and of course Scorponok from the other side. There will be titans you can unlock in the future, and you can actually have them in your base, and you can change between the two. So that's where all the questions are gonna come, I guess. And this is actually it's something we can reveal about HQ18 at last, because a lot of people are asking what's HQ18. In the future, like your base will be getting capabilities and a different layout based on which Titan you're going to have selected. So if you're going to have Fortress Maximum or you're going to have Metroplex, your base is going to get specific effects based on that. And the whole base is actually going to look, because we want HQ18 to be like a closer integration with Titans. But didn't make sense when we only had one Titan. So our plan is first to introduce Fortress Maximus and Scorponok soon. And when HQ18 comes, you can actually utilize that. That will allow you to have different elements based on which Titan you have equipped. So I see a question start coming in. Let's enjoy a little bit of. I think there's still some art issues there on his wing, but we still start working them. It's probably still like a couple of time before they can come in, but they will be coming in soon. And we definitely need to show Scorponok, but a lot of the stats, a lot of the abilities and techniques are placeholders. So again, don't use icons as a kind of assumption what they're gonna be. They're gonna have their own abilities like Metroplex. So all those abilities you can unlock while he level ups. They're gonna have their own unique abilities. They're gonna share the same tech tree, but they're gonna have new perks that you can unlock for these specific guys, because as we have perks that enhance specific elements of Metroplexes and Trivicon's abilities, you're going to have new perks that enhances Fortress Maximus and Scorponok's abilities.
Cool. So when you mentioned that these Titans in HU18 will give our base better capabilities,
there will be a new look.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of things. Like there will be more defense. There's more going to be some defensive buffs that you get based on which Titan you actually have in your base.
Cool.
Let's change to Scoponok. I can probably preempt some questions. How you can unlock them? They will be unlocked based from event, probably similar to how we did Metroplex and Triptychon. So I think we'll probably give at least the early version like quite early, but easily. But yeah, like you can probably start with a 2-star and then 3-star, 4-star, and eventually 5-star when that comes around. How you gonna level them up? They're gonna be using their own spark. So, like saving the spark that you get from Titan Assault is not gonna help you with these guys. So they're gonna be a new round of Titan Assault that you can actually use these new Titans to, and you get to get the spark to level them. That can lead to a question about like Titan Assault, which is gonna come back to in a little bit. But yeah, let's have a look at Skoponok for the Decepticons. Yeah, I don't think we can transform him yet.
No, we cannot transform him at the minute because the art is not there yet.
But yeah, both of them are gonna have 3 modes, the same as Metroplex Triplicon. There's like a zip, like not moving mode. There's a base mode that these guys don't actually have in raids, because I think like
For Scorponok, we have the Scorpion and
we have the Scorpion and the Zip, which already are in raids as forms, and the bipeds, but they're gonna be getting the base forms, which are gonna be new coming to the game.
Very good. So Daft Tyler's asking, so a separate Titan Assault for the next Titans.
Yes.
So what happens then when I finish my current Titan Assault? When my Metroplex is level 25, do I have to keep doing it?
No. After when you finish and maximize your Titan, then that's it. You don't have to probably take this Titan anymore to Titan Assault. You can pack him.
And will it? I guess the progress be the same. So we will have weekly lockouts with the new Titan.
Yeah, working lockouts, but this is gonna be a bit different. So considering that we already have Titans that people have that are now level 19, there's no point holding back from releasing the catch-up battles straight away from the start. So if a person wants to jump levels, they can do that, because for us, like when we introduced Titan Assault, there was a question like, what do we do? How do we give this Titan spark? Like if we were to do like we did with Combiner Spark, it will have to be either be events or it will have to be in bundles by getting duplicates. And both of those like favor the players that spend. So you will have been straight away release the Titans, and you're gonna have players with like level 20 Titans, and because it's always been so like kinda you have to have a Titan near the other Titan in order to have any chance to win. Like we didn't want this to be something you pay and you advance straight away. That's why we released Titan Sparky, Titan Assault. That requires to everyone to grind, and then eventually release the catch-up bundles. But for these new Titans, because a lot of players like, well, I'm gonna unlock this Titan, but this is gonna be useless because the other Titans, the existing ones, are level 19, and it's gonna take me like a year in order to get to the same level. We're gonna be reducing this catch-up bundle straight away. So if someone wants to rush through them, he has the option. But if people want to free to player, they can just do Titan Assault. Potentially, we could even put them in some of the events to kick some players to get it. So we can be more relaxed because we don't want players to jump straight ahead in a way that they will use it as an advantage against everyone else. And that's, I guess, why we have Titan Assault, which I know a lot of players kind of don't like it because it takes grind. But for me, it's a better way of introducing this currency than any other way we could have done, and kind of fair for everyone, which is why we did it.
So will there be caps behind that purchasing? So you've just mentioned that if I've got a level 25 Metroplex, you're bringing out the new Titan, I could just, I guess, boost it to 25.
It will be to near the same level as the other Titans. You won't be able to go like jump ahead.
Yeah.
So we won't. If you're like 20, he'll be like just before that or something. But we want you to get close if you want to rush ahead. If not, then you can take time.
Cool. So if I don't have another 25 Titan, could I still pay to boost this one up?
Yeah, you can.
You can. Okay.
But I mean, at that point, we probably should have caught up for the other Titan too, so you can get your choice. Like, if you just want to finish a couple of levels, like, yeah, we should be able to do that.
Cool.
I mean, we can even see like if it's gonna be easier progression anyway, even with Titan Assault without just paying to be rich, because like yeah, we wanted to keep people like not having the Titan straight away level 20. We wanted to get some time, but introducing these new Titans, we want people to not have to wait for like ages before they can actually use it, because then you get a lot of the the benefits of what if I put Fortress Maximus and I have HQ18 and then I get the different buff than the other people that have Metroplex. And also Fabian's I think is planning to do like like Metroplex is strong, but maybe like Scorponok is gonna have something that's gonna make him better if you're gonna be facing a Metroplex. So there's a few things we can do now that we have like more than two Titans.
What is the aim for War then? Are you going to try and make it so players are going to try and decide very hardly that they need Metroplex or Fortress Maximus, or is it just going to be at the top level players are just going to pick one Titan because that is the best one clearly, or are they both going to be balanced in a way where it kind of doesn't matter what you pick, it's just down to preference?
I think on defense, you probably will have to make a choice. I think the plan would be for us to be equivalent. And the different effects maybe works better with your layouts. But on offense, then you can actually, because there is no cooldowns. There's like the activation is pretty much like, I want to activate this Titan or I want to activate the other Titan. Each battle, you could theoretically pick a different Titan to take in battle. So if you're facing a layout that the Titan's ability actually going to be useful, you can change for each battle to a different Titan to attack. And that gives you more, like I said, an attacker, a more variety of choices of what you can actually take.
Cool. So what's going on with the tech tree then? So they're both using the same tech tree. Are we getting more tech tree levels, or is it just staying as it is?
Maybe unless I don't get everything.
So regarding the Titans, you may have noticed that so there's gonna be perks that are gonna actually enhance the new Titans as well. The branch for the Titans is, as you may have noticed, has less perks at the moment. So in terms of like Fortress Maximus and Scorponok, we'll probably add to those just for now. And potentially later down the line, there's going to be more perks also in the attack and defense, but that's more related to HQ18 than it is related to the Titan release.
Cool. Daisy has a question. Go ahead, Daisy.
So Grind Time is asking if this is gonna double the amount of Titan Assault that they have to do every week.
Yes. Yes, that would mean that if you want to go the free-to-play game way of leveling up your Titans, you're gonna have to do double the Titan Assault.
I guess
Ideally, of course, you max Titan Metroplex, then you might only need to focus on one Titan.
is the team considering anything that if you have done weeks and weeks and weeks of Titan Assault, then it may be easier for you to do it a second time?
No, because it's a way to get the currency, right? You could theoretically skip you to the final node. That means you're gonna get less currency. I mean, you could theoretically do that in a way that any node you finish, you don't repeat it. But then, you rather have to squash the XP of the required for the Titans to make it worth. Like if you only do like 4 attacks in a week to get enough currency to level them up. That's why we go back, but you get so much spark by just doing those levels. And for me personally, I know people complain, but it's something that we designed in a way you just do it like for 50 minutes a week on the background with other things and you get it done. And it's a grind, but a lot of games have grind. Like it's not the worst grind to be honest, but some other people might disagree. But I think it's fine as it is, and that's why it was designed to be like that.
Cool.
I remember there was any other questions we can or specifics for HQ18 that we wanted to discuss.
Yeah, I think is this new Titan coming with HQ18 then? I guess
no, they're gonna come before HQ18.
Okay.
So you have them available when HQ18 works, but the whole linking of Titans and HQ will come with HQ18 only.
Cool.
We might need to do some trivia because we only have 10 minutes. I know there's a lot of exciting questions and a lot of reveal for people to go through, but we should probably do some trivia before we run out of time.
Cool. I'll let you do that, Days. It's in. I will just link you where it is, and you can read it out when you're ready. Just let us know when you're ready. Let's see if there's any questions until Days gets ready. Smarty Dog says, and I'll ask you one question while Daisy just gets the question sorted. Why did you decide for Titans to not have cooldowns in the first place? Because it's unfair to lower players, as I got hit one by today and the squad died, but the Titans stayed. Yeah, I think this is a bit of a reoccurring theme for lower players. They are just a little bit tired of just getting attacked by Titans, especially in wars when they're a lower league alliance, and then you've got somebody who's level 19, and you're like, why are you even in this war league? Can't you play at your own level, kind of a thing? And he just stomps the base. Anything that we can do for that?
Oh yeah, it's like if the player that has that, and if your account don't have Titans, that player will stomp your base, to be honest. So that's why we didn't make them available in events, and we didn't make them available in other things, because we didn't want to get people to be bullied. But like at some point, like even you're gonna be bullied by the Titan, or you're gonna be bullied by a 65 level bot that can one shot your base. Unfortunately, this is the way the game unfortunately is. I mean, there was ways like you could say like maybe make players that, because it's only like in wars, and that theoretically should kind of level out. You should have the top players like far away of the players that started, or it's in trying to get medals. That's or currencies that you shouldn't be like attacking these younger players after a point. Maybe there's a call for the medal one to be better rebalanced, so you don't have top players attacking low. As for the wars, yeah, I mean, you can always have one player that's like a commander of a low level alliance, and he's on the lower levels, but that player will win because he's gonna have a HQ 17 bots smashing you through. So I know it's unfair, but unfortunately, it will be hard for you to win anyway, even if the Titans were not there. So there's no easy way to say like, yeah, it's a bad situation, but it's always kind of like you can't really do much.
Cool. Daisy, trivia.
Yeah, so question 1 is in Beast Wars 2, Koalagon was a pirate, but what was the name of the pirate ship he was aboard? Do you guys want to submit your answer with your HQ level, your in-game name, and your alliance name on either Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook? We'll find a winner.
Cool.
I can repeat the question as well if need be.
Sure. Well, you can repeat the question anyway, just to be sure.
Sure. So in Beast Wars 2, Koalagon was a pirate, but what was the name of the pirate ship he was aboard?
There was a suggestion actually about maybe unlocking the Titans earlier. That is an interesting question. Like that maybe something in the future we might actually want to have a look. Like if we want to, I don't know, like this is top of my head and I might be talking wrong because there might be other complexities, but it's something we can consider in the future, to drop the requirement to get Titan so people like even on the other levels can actually have a Titan to, start working on and playing through.
Yeah, just to do something in defense, because I guess this ties in well with Waz's question: is do Titans have a debuff like defenses do in lower leagues? They should.
Something we wanted to do, I think, like Fabian, we're planning on having a look at it in the wars to actually have a kind of debuff on the Titans. We should, do that in the future for sure.
That's not too difficult, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of comments on just lower players just getting hurt by Titans, and it's. I think most of the perception is it's actually turning them off the game because they just get stomped and they can't really. But like you said, Yanis, if the top player is going to attack the lower player, they are still going to win. But I guess
it's unfair, but I mean, yeah, for sure, you need to make Titan like at least on the defensive side being less effective by debuffing in the lower leagues. So there's definitely something we can improve there.
Cool. Got questions still flooding in. Somebody says, doesn't doubling the Titan Assault's load work against all the quality of life improvements you've been working towards? It's a
No.
question.
I mean, it depends what you want quality of life. If you mean like you release dispatch missions, which allow you to place less a game, and we just introduce another game mode. Well, when you start Titans, like especially on the low levels, you're gonna do like 4 battles until you get to level 5. Then you're gonna do another like 5 battles. That's like literally probably 3 minutes of game time or somewhere there. So I don't know if a lot of people feel that that's too much, then maybe stick with your existing Titan if you don't want to make the effort of actually level another Titan. This is kind of like I'm not gonna force people to just level up a new Titan, double your game time. This is kind of like an option for some people who want to do that. Uh, but yeah, like I don't know. You can maybe put an autoplay that you just you press it, like go into Titan Assault, do this Titan for yourself, and just leave the game running on the background. Uh, Maybe in the future for the
Yeah.
people that can't afford the time to do that.
Cool. Daisy, winners. Who do you want me to find, or what ones?
You can go on Twitch.
Okay,
I
I'm on
have
Twitch.
YouTube and Facebook covered. So the Facebook winner was Ian McIntyre. The YouTube winner was JC Mays. I might be saying that wrong. You can go ahead
Cool.
with Twitch.
And Twitch winner was Soundwave2 from Darkness Outlaws. So we'll get you your prize after the stream, or probably tomorrow morning, actually.
The answer was Fontaine Sailor, because I don't think we said that, but it was Fontaine Sailor, and a couple of people said that one was really hard. So
yeah, cool. And the second question, I think we've got time to get it in quick. So second question, please, Daisy.
Sure. So in the new cartoon series Transformers Earthspark, who voices Optimus Prime? Again, with your HQ level, your in-game name, and your alliance name.
Cool. Edge XL saying, but Titan Assault will eventually be as high as 50 battles for 2 Titans. Yeah, I think a lot of players are...
I think we covered it. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna, sorry. This is the way it is at the moment. Might be ways in the future to make it easier, but I don't see that problem. I was on holiday, still made it Titan Assault. Like, it didn't take that much time. Like, it really didn't take any time. If you were feeling too much, as I said, you don't have to do that.
Let's see if there's any more questions. So would we get Fortress Maximus the same way as Metroplex, or is it going to strain players with everything going up and up? I'm not sure what they mean by going up and up, but I guess it will be a campaign, right, to unlock 3-star?
No.
I don't think so. No.
It will be part of the event.
Part of the event.
And
But
probably the 2-star, not the 3-star.
So then so I guess timeline would probably be 3-star, then 4-star. Then are we thinking 5-star, then Metroplex before the 5-star?
Yeah, for sure.
Fortress comes out.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I guess at this point HU18 will be out, so everybody would then just choose Metroplex for the HU18 base, right? Because then...
Well, it depends if you have the 5-star. Like I mean, there's another question because people are worrying, like 5-star Titans come, and then we are all the people that can't afford to participate in the event. They will be doomed. Like I personally think 4-star Titans should be capable to defeat a 5-star defending Titan because the levels should be similar. Like you can still, reach the same levels high as a 4-star as a 5-star. The main difference would be the 5-star will be a bit stronger, but not enough to say guarantee that the 5-star Titan with the same level will win. A 4-star should be able to win, especially when you're attacking. And then, of course, on the 5-star, the main bonus would be that your ability is gonna be probably more geared about doing more damage to the base. So as an attacker, you're gonna have an advantage by having the 5-star Titan. But I don't want to see that the 4-star Titan won't be able to win the same equivalent 5-star Titan. So yes, you can have a 5-star and you can work hard to get it, and it will give you a bonus on attack. But that won't guarantee you always win against a 4-star Titan. So I think people that still gonna have the 4-star Titan will be okay to continue playing the game.
Yeah, just... well, sorry, I know we are overrunning here, but somebody did ask them why buy a 5-star Titan, because I think they see it as, okay, if I get a 5-star Titan, I should always win against a 4-star.
No, I mean, you'll be able to do more damage against the base. It will give you more options in attack, and it will be easier, I guess, as a 5-star attacking, because the attacking Titan always gets a bit of a bonus versus the defending. So you could be like a level lower and you probably win. That means allows you to do more other options and passive abilities that allow you to, give bonus to your troops. It will help you in a lot of ways that you don't really see it. By not, you'll be like, I don't have to go full defensive on my Titan because I do have the 5-star and I'm attacking. That means my Titan will probably win more easier against the defending 4-star Titan. But on the 4-star attacking Titan, it shouldn't be like there's a 5-star Titan there. I will never need to lose. That's a bad way of making this game really unplayable and ban out a lot of players. So no, I think a 5-star will give you options. Like if you don't see it, of course you don't have to go with the 5-star, but it will give you more options in attack. And
Yeah, I just think there's some confusion in the chat saying a 5-star Titan goes up to level 25, a 4-star Titan goes up to level 20, right? Or is it 25?
no, it will be
as well?
25.
25. Ah, right, okay. Cool. Right, I guess that will be it, because if I keep asking you questions, we'll be here all night.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, for your
Yeah.
questions.
Okay.
Daisy is going to just announce the winners for our trivia really quickly.
So I might be saying the answer wrong, and I apologize, but the winner is Alan Tuddock for the question answer, and the Facebook winner was Matt Cup, the YouTube winner was Party Gamer 21, and the Twitch winner was 1Knock3N7. So we'll send you your prizes probably tomorrow morning. So congratulations to you guys.
Cool.
Yeah. People was asking the 4-star would go 25. I don't know if the stream is actually pretty slow, but yeah, it is gonna go 25. I don't know if it's doing now, but it will be when we ever unlock the 5-star Titan at the same time, so there won't be any delays. Cool.
That's
so
it. Lots to show.
interesting stream, a lot of new things coming in the game. New combiners, Sky Rain and Gavatronus for the people that didn't actually see. New Titans, Fortress Maximus and Scorponok coming in the game. So and a lot of some early tidbit about what HQ18 is gonna be, but lots more to come in the future stream. And let's not forget event this weekend that you can actually get new cool bots like Koalagon and
Twin Twist.
Twin Twist.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, don't play too much. You can spread out your time this time. There's no exhaustion from like a leaderboard. So yeah, that is the stream for this week. So see you later, everybody.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.
See you later.